What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome back to Spacecraft. Man, this is going to be a very long series. Been working on a bunch of stuff, but today we're going to head back. I filled up. I went ahead and refueled and aired up the ship. I need to grab. Actually, I should make sure to bring some more oxygen back with me. I've got more dirt. I've got some more saplings, 8 of them, so that should be more enough. We've got another stack of bone meal. But before we go, I wanted to go ahead in this episode, before we go back to Mars, I wanted to try to build the mech, which looks like we have everything we need already to do that. So we need to build that, and we need to build the charging port. So let's move some things around. Alright, so I need to make one of those processors. I think it's up. Yep. I am not looking forward to that medium ship. It's gonna be brutal. We have a lot more to gather. When we go back, I'm gonna try to go at the end of this episode. We're gonna go back to Mars. We're gonna test out the mech, start doing some more mining, and then off camera, I'm gonna go crazy with the mining because we're gonna need a ton of it. Then I'm going to have to go back to the moon off camera as well and do some mining there because we're going to need some resources from there as well. It's... Like I said, the challenge in this one, if you're playing on survival, is you're going to be constantly grinding out. Making multiple quarries is definitely something I would highly recommend. For mostly when you're farming on those other planets. Like put like 2 or 3 of them up, then go out and mine yourself and systematically come back to your base. And you can actually get a good amount of it and upgrade them, at least with the speed thing. At the least. If you can, do the speed and the fortune. But Silk Touch one, I don't really think it's necessary. To tell you the truth, I don't really think the Silk Touch one is necessary. Unless there's... Like, Silk Touch is good when you're specifically trying to gather a block that you don't want, like, say, stone. That you don't want to have to then cook to get back to stone. smooth stone. You know what I mean? Then Silk Touch comes... And I'm like, but regular mining, you don't really need it. You're kind of wanting to gather the diamonds. You're wanting to gather the things that you're looking for, so... I mean, it's good to have that upgrade if you are trying to collect like stone or something like that. But outside of that, I don't really think that's not a mandatory one. The speed one and the fortune one definitely is. Okay, all right, I have the copper. I need to build 4 of these, which is going to probably require me to make some more steel. I have a good amount of steel, but I think one of those takes... What was it, like 8? No, yes, 8. I've got 52. I need to make 4. I'll have enough, but I might have to make more afterwards. The reason why I can't sleep over there is I've filled up so many holes from creepers just by, going and putting a layer of dirt over the top that there is now like a ton of monsters spawning underneath the ground over there because I didn't actually properly get rid of the holes by filling them in. I thought I was being smart and clever. I'll just fill the holes up. That's not, nope. There's just enough space now for monsters to spawn in there, and now I can't sleep there. All right. Let's see if we can do this. We need 4. I mean, I should still make some more steel. Or at least get it going before we leave. We're going to need it when we come back. We're going to need steel. We're going to need titanium. We're going to need a bunch of the stuff from the moon. I believe the big ship can take 2 trips to the moon. And like 4 people can fit in it. All right. So, plate. Copper. Like this, these right here are gonna. I'm feeling it already. These right here, like, that's a lot of all that requires a lot of materials from both Mars and the Moon. Those big processors in the middle by themselves is gonna require a ton. Like, look at this. Like, oh man. Okay, I've got the processors, we've got the steel plates, the beams, the copper, and the cable. So I got the glass too, but let's get all this one there before I go get it. Booyah. Good, and we can just carry it with us. All right. See, I'm gonna need to make some more steel. I'm not gonna have enough, I don't think. Yeah, I've got 20 left. Nah, I'm not gonna have enough to do another 4. Then I'm gonna need to make some more copper too. Cause I gotta make that, that's a battery, right? Yeah. Well, no, I've got enough copper to make that. I've got enough steel plate. I just need the beams, which is going to require more. Who did it? Where you at? Where you at? There he is. All right. What was I up to? Oh yeah, I need to make some more of this. Actually, let me grab another thing of coal, another thing of iron. Wait. That's not how that's done. I think iron's supposed to go there. Let's make sure. Yeah, I had it wrong. Coal goes here. Oops. Oops. Right on. Alright, so get that going. While we're waiting, I can go ahead and make the battery. I believe I have, yeah, I have enough plate. Get that to 20 and we should be good. Three. Four. Okay. Battery. That. That's the thing, I'm not really going to be building too much when I get back to the base. I'll mostly just be going out to test this out, make sure we can hook it up to the power system, make sure it actually charges, and then go from there. Is there anything we want to leave? Don't need. Oh, probably better keep this stuff. Leave this. I need as much space as I can get. So I'll leave you here. I'll leave you here. You. You. You know what? Yeah, I'll leave all this behind because I don't need it on me. I'm just going up. I'm not building any more up there. I'm literally just going up there to mine. And get the air thing working. So the rest of this can stay here. So we have as much space as we can for stuff. Alright, let's sleep. Fill up some of those oxygen things. Then we will head to Mars. Okay, that's 10. We should be good.
Mars selected. Launch initiated. Please enter the spacecraft. T minus 20 seconds. All systems are go for launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff confirmed.
I do like the launch and landing sequences. I think they did them pretty well.
Landing complete.
All right. Take it off when we get closer. We get the oxygen thing up. All right. Oops. All right. So now we've got that. We can take this off. Okay. Let's see. You over there. You right there. One right there. Okay, guys. Now it's actually going up. Gotcha. Well, you know what? I don't want to block it. There we go. So, like I explained, these ones, which I, for some strange reason, can't think of the name right now. I put 3 of those, wouldn't go up. Went up with the oak saplings. Just putting up 1 oak sapling was already, got it to produce pretty quickly. So, if you are building a base and you want to make sure you can gather oxygen, definitely go for the oak saplings. Now, I haven't tried it with other ones, so the only one I know for a fact will do it, unless there was another glitch, or you know, this something went wrong. I don't know what, but I couldn't get this to work. Now, in the On the moon, I had oak ones with me, but I also had some of these too. I planted all of them. But when I came earlier to Mars with just these, which I still can't remember the name right now for some strange reason, I'm drawing a blank and I don't know why. I say the name all the time. But when I just brought these, it would not produce. I don't know if it's because the leaves spawned up too high. I don't know if it's because those are not oak. Like maybe they need to be closer. I don't know. Either which way, it doesn't matter. We're producing oxygen now, so we're good. All right, let's see. How's our power? Still pretty much maxed out. All right. I'm an idiot. Cable. I forgot to bring cable with me. Really? The oxygen thing only goes that far? I could have sworn it was close. Got produced more than that. Oh. Okay. Tis what it is. We'll make it work. Anywho, I need put oxygen back on. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I put the copper, the cable back. Yeah. Let's leave this here just in case I want to grow more. I mean, it's all right. We're good. We can still do other things. I'll just have to jerry rig some things up to get the. Let's try moving this here so I can take the pipe. The cable. I keep saying pipe. Good. All right. Okay, we're good. All right. Do I want to connect it to this grid or connect it to, well, let's connect it to this grid because this grid has a lot more power available. Let me make a platform though so it's easier to connect. I don't know how big the charging port's going to be. I mean, charging station's going to be. Should have grabbed another couple stacks of this. I also want to get the quarry up and going again. Let's grab another one of those stacks. And I'm probably going to have to build another weapon because I got to grind a ton of those little guys out. enough area. And, of course, we need to turn it around. I need to have it facing. I need this back part right there. No, there here. Come on. Thank you. How do I get it there? All right. Much better. Oh, will you look at that? I think it's connected. Well, let's put them on there, see what happens. It is connected. Do I need to place it somewhere else and then walk into it? No, it's already got power. Not easy to see. It's got its own light. It. No punch. No attack. Are there any upgrades we can do to it? I don't remember seeing anything about it. I mean, it does give us unlimited oxygen. So we can turn our oxygen off until we get to where we want to go. And then once we get to where we want to go, we can put the oxygen back on. So that will save on going out when we're going to be mining. Okay. All right. So that's all we have to do. We just have to walk up to it. It'll automatically connect and then charge. Not bad, actually. I like how that works. All right, let's turn that on, and then I might just end the episode then start mining, because I like mining. I find mining fun and whatnot. But I know people don't like watching it, so. See, I was kind of hoping we could add tools and stuff to it to kind of help with our mining. It would be cool, like, if it had a drill head attachment and then we could mine with it. All right, getting this back going again. They said the cool thing about the quarries, they'll keep going all the way down. They'll go all the way down to bedrock. They'll just keep right on going, which is pretty cool. All right, so now our base is completely up and running. We've got power. We've got oxygen. We got a pretty cool mech now, which I kind of like how it works. Like I said, the only thing I wish it had was maybe a couple more things that help us mine, but by itself, it does still help because now we have pretty much a unlimited oxygen source. I believe that book says pretty much the oxygen never goes down. So as long as it has power, we're good. So the only thing we got to watch is the power. Meanwhile, we can go out a lot further to mine and everything. So we got a lot to do. I've got to farm those little stone guys. I've got to mine the stuff. I'm going to get a bunch of the stuff that we can get here. And then I'll go to the moon as well, get a bunch of the stuff there. And go from there. And then next episode, I think we'll try to do the big rocket. So I'll gather a bunch of stuff here, gather a bunch of stuff at the moon, and then head back to Earth so we can get that final rocket. And I think we'll probably be done because then we would have built just about all the big stuff that the add-on has to offer. Tell me what you think. Did you like this add-on? Did you try to get this? Did you get this add-on? Is it something you enjoy? I actually did have fun with it. It was quite more elaborate than I thought it was going to be, which is not really, that's not a bad thing. You know, I do like things that require a lot of effort and time to put into it. I like the different systems that you have to monitor. I would like, again, one of my only big critiques is for the assembly. When you build things on the assembly, you should be able to stack the materials so that you can build multiple things back to back without having to continually put the materials in the positions. Like, hey, put a stack of materials in that position. Now I can make, if all of them have the same number of stack, I can now make 4 or 5 of these things back to back. Because the recipes require so much of each, it would be nice if I could do that. That's my main critique. Everything else works pretty much fine, how I expected it to work, which is pretty cool. And maybe tone some of the ingredient requirements down just a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A lot of grinding. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this episode. I will see you guys next episode. Shout out to my channel members, Elijah, M4 Penguin, and Louise Bain. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Average Arcader out.